You're feeling really frustrated with your person right now, and I'm here to tell you, you are perfectly validated to feel like that. But I can see you're being gaslit. So you're being gaslit to told that you shouldn't be having these feelings, but you should and you can. There is huge gaslighting around you, and this person is almost saying, what, I'm going to do this, you're going to react like that, and if you don't, you're wrong. If you don't, then you're reactive, you're overreacting, right? Because you don't fit in that narrative of how you should be behaving to the gaslighting that you are getting from them. You're holding all of this in. You might not even be discussing this with people or telling people what's going on. I can just see you very much holding it in and almost blaming yourself, taking blame for the things that are going on, when really you know that it's not. Deep down you know you're right. Deep down you know you're being gaslit. But this person just like wants you to feel so negative about yourself. They want to pull and push you and manipulate you into a certain thing that they can control and manipulate so that they can have all the power. And it's breaking your heart. Three of Swords. There is so much heartbreak around you, and you may as well even be feeling like everybody does it. You may be a people pleaser, and it could be that your friends can take advantage of that, and your family can take advantage of that, and your partner's now taking advantage of it. And you feel like, well, what do I do? Because I don't want these to turn me into someone that isn't nice, right? But change is coming. So do you speak to a therapist? Have you just started seeing a therapist? I can see like a big change, and this is like a life shift of joy, of happiness that's coming in. Let's look more at that. I'm seeing that you can be very harsh on yourself. You can talk negatively to yourself. You can be demeaning to yourself. So there is a narrative inside your head that may make you feel like you are not good enough, or that you don't deserve a certain level of respect. And that's just not the case. That's not true. There is a masculine wound here, which is maybe farther along those lines. And the masculine wound is coming through as you kind of not being able to express yourself, express your true thoughts. You kind of introspect a lot, so you internalize a lot of things with that Hermit card, and you really do have this internal monologue that is almost like someone else, another person that is telling you negative things about yourself. And it can come from childhood. I also feel you may have had a friend who has done this as well. I do feel like there's several people around your life who have added and piled on to this kind of negative thoughts and negative feelings that you have about yourself. And what that means is that you end up putting up with behavior maybe you shouldn't necessarily be putting up with, right? You shouldn't, you know. In people, you maybe not making the right choices all the time because you're very empathic, but you're too empathic, you're too nurturing, you're too caring. You are, by doing that, you are leaking your energy. You are giving too much. And really, I feel like who this reading is for, the message is to be guarded a little bit more, ground your energy a little bit more. You give too much and you give freely. And in an ideal world, amazing. But unfortunately, in the world we live, people like you who give too much attract a certain class of person. And those certain classes of people are not very nice. So you have to be very careful with yourself. And someone has to earn that. So right now, I can see that you've either just started counselling or you're thinking about it. If you are thinking about it, definitely go down that path because I think it will be amazing for you. I feel like it's the last little step that you need in order to really be the absolute most best possible version of yourself. I can see here as well, there's almost like this searching, like you're searching for the answers. You want to know why did they do what they did, or you need the closure of the admittance of feelings or recognition of your feelings being hurt. And unfortunately, what the message here is that you can't always get that in life. There isn't always going to be a reason why people do the things they do. There isn't always going to be this understanding. You can't expect people to be as understanding as what you are. You just can't. You should be able to, but you can't. And so there's this power in letting go. There's this power that you acquire when someone behaves a certain way and you say, okay, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to heal from this, and I'm going to just allow you to go. I don't need anything else from you. I just don't need it. And you need to get to that point, because while you're holding on for this kind of validation of your feelings or an apology, you're not going to get it from that person in an authentic way anyway. It just doesn't exist in them to give you. And if ever it did come out through, it would be as a form of telling you just what you needed to hear in order to kind of surpass the moment. It doesn't really hold any weight. So there's also part of your healing journey is being okay with letting go of someone or few people, because I'm seeing that this is a cycle of pattern of behavior that you have. So you have to let go. Let them be. Let people be who they want to be. You be who you want to be. All you can do is separate yourself from them. You could turn up and you could be Mary fucking Poppins, and it wouldn't change the way they're treating you. So just give it up while you still have enough about you to heal yourself before you fully kind of go tumbling down. Okay? You may feel like you have gone that far, but you haven't. There is huge hope for you, huge. The Judgment card talks about self-resurrection, which you've got here, a spiritual awakening, an elimination of misery, change of chapter. Moving forward with logic at the moment. You deserve better. It's time to resurrect yourself. Harmony and balance being restored. So these are very positive energies that are coming in. And earlier we pulled the Wheel of the Year, didn't we, as well? So these are very positive energies talking about a huge life shift happening for you. But it's just a little bit like you're in the chrysalis phase right now, and that's ending, and you've got to really break out of that chrysalis in order to spread your wings. They're not just going to wake up one day and they're going to be there. You have to fully break out of your cocoon in order to spread your beautiful, colourful, vibrant, freeing butterfly wings. The reading resonates, let me know in the comments. If you want to book a reading with me or spiritual coaching session, please go to the link in my bio. Lots of love.